Welcome to our channel. Today, we explore the inspiring story of Deborah, a courageous and wise prophetess from the book of Judges. Her life exemplifies trust in God and the importance of standing firm in our beliefs during challenging times. Join us to see how Deborah led her people to victory. If you enjoy our stories and want more, please like this video, subscribe, and share your thoughts on Deborah's leadership in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. The story of Deborah, the prophetess and judge of Israel, may be a capable account of strength, confidence, and administration in a time of incredible battle. As the country of Israel confronted persecution from the Canaanites, Deborah developed as a solid and astute pioneer, illustrating how confidence and submission to God can alter the course of history. Deborah was an exceptional lady who served as both a judge and a prophetess in Israel. She lived amid a time when the Israelites were persecuted by ruler Jabin of Canaan and his effective commander, Sisera. Individuals would come to Deborah for judgment and direction, as she was known for her shrewdness and capacity to listen to God. Deborah would sit beneath the palm tree of Deborah, found between Ramah and Bethel, where the Israelites would come to her looking for advice and heading. Her part as a pioneer was not as it were critical for her time but also a motivation for future eras, especially ladies of confidence. One day, Deborah got a message from God that called for activity. She summoned Barak, a military pioneer from the tribe of Naphtali, and shared God's command for him to accumulate an armed force of 10,000 men and lead them against Sisera. Deborah's faith in God was apparent as she strongly announced that God would provide Sisera into their hands. Be that as it may, Barak faltered and communicated questions. He said he would as it were go into a fight if Deborah went with him. Despite Barak's need for certainty, Deborah concurred to connect him but cautioned that the honor of the triumph would go to a lady instead of to him. This minute highlights a key ethical lesson. Genuine boldness comes from trusting in God's arrangement, indeed when we feel dubious or frightful. When Deborah and Barak assembled the Israelite armed force at Mount Tabor, the circumstances appeared overwhelming. Sisera, with his well-equipped chariots and various officers, postured a noteworthy risk. However, Deborah's faithful confidence shone through as she empowered Barak to act. As they locked in fight, God interceded drastically. A sudden storm emerged, causing chaos among Sisera's strengths. The chariots got stuck in the mud, and the freeze spread through the Canaanite armed forces. This minute embodies another imperative lesson. When we believe in God and act in confidence, He can turn our most troublesome circumstances into triumphs. As the fight seethed on, Sisera fled on foot, abandoning his men. He looked for asylum within the tent of Jael, a lady who played an essential part in securing Israel's opportunity. Jael invited Sisera, advertising him nourishment and a put to rest. Be that as it may, as he rested, Jael made a bold choice. She took a tent peg and a pound and drove the peg through Sisera's sanctuary, slaughtering him. This startling turn of occasions satisfied Deborah's prediction that a lady would get the honor of vanquishing Sisera. Jael's activities highlight the lesson that God can utilize anybody, notwithstanding of their status or foundation, to achieve His purposes. After the triumph, Deborah and Barak sang a tune of commendation to God, celebrating the triumph and relating the marvelous occasions of the fight. Deborah's melody emphasized the significance of giving wonderfulness to God for their deliverance. It served as an update to the Israelites that their triumphs were not just the result of military quality but were made conceivable by God's mediation. The act of lauding God in tune 2 underscores the esteem of appreciation and acknowledgement of God's hand in our lives. Beneath Deborah's authority, Israel experienced a long time of peace after they triumphed over the Canaanites. Her intelligence and confidence provided stability for the country, permitting the Israelites to flourish in an environment free from abuse. Deborah's administration outlines an imperative truth. Honest authority, guided by confidence, can bring approximately enduring peace and success to a community. Deborah's bequest amplifies past her time as a judge. She serves as a part of demonstrations for ladies of confidence all through history. In a society that frequently marginalized ladies, Deborah's rise to authority illustrated that God values the commitments and authority of ladies. Her story energizes both men and women to grasp their God-given parts and to lead with strength and judgment.